Good morning. Guest of honor, professors, students, parents, and staff, good morning to you all. I still think you should have told me that you were going to give me something yesterday when we had dinner, but anyway, thank you very much. Very, very honored. Conrad Hilton, our founder, said it always started with a dream. I'm truly honored to be leading the 59th commencement speech at Les Roches today. Indeed, thousands of professionals have graduated from this school and found successful career paths in the wonderful world of hospitality. And it's a great privilege to stand here in front of you today. I also know this is the first time I will do this, but also the last time I will do this. I've never seen a school inviting anybody back to do this speech again. And you wonder, why is this? Maybe not the quality, I hope. But it's because of the incredible talent that is fueling our great industry. The students in this room, yes, every one of you can be the guest of honor and give the commencement speech in 2052. I remember when I graduated, which was in the previous century, and most of you were not even born yet, and I was dreaming of a career in hospitality, and I hope you're having similar dreams. As a matter of fact, I already knew at the age of 7 that I wanted to work in hotels. I explained this to my parents at home in Holland, and I was very, very proud of that. I knew what I was going to do. This was a strategic error on my part, because as from the age of 7 till about that I was 20 and left the house, I had to set the table every night, as my mother always commented that this was a good training ahead of me going to a hotel school. And then I applied to hotel school, and I did not get accepted. So I worked, like many of you, since the age of 15 in restaurants and bars, and I thought I was going to get into the hotel school easily, but unfortunately, I did not. So I did a school for facility management, and still ended up at the Hilton Amsterdam back as a trainee in 1989. And Hilton Amsterdam was one of about 200 hotels Hilton had at the time. But as soon as I stepped into the hotel, I loved the atmosphere, the people, the guests. I just knew that I had landed in a wonderful environment. You are about to start an amazing career. For hospitality is an industry of people serving people. I would not do anything else in the world. This is the best industry to be in. And the numbers back this up. Prior to the pandemic, hospitality, travel, and tourism had unprecedented growth and counted for 1 in 4 jobs created in the world and 10% of global GDP. But like many industries, hospitality has been impacted significantly in the last 2 years. However, you will be well poised to take advantage of this tourism renaissance, of what we call the new golden age of travel. And while I'm standing here, I thought I'd give you some tips and advices of things to do in your career. Number 1, make lifelong friends. You will find out, at least I found out, that in the first years of working in this business, your suits will shrink. And that's not because of the laundry of the hotel, but because of the large intake of beer after work. So please enjoy the company of your colleagues outside work, and even after a long day, take some time to relax. The beauty of this industry is meeting so many people from different walks of life, different nationalities and backgrounds, as you will make friends for life, as you did while studying at Les Roches. And from my own experience, having worked in many different countries, it is wonderful to meet old friends many years later, often in places you did never expect. And for sure, there will be difficult moments. And days might be long, and for sure, pay will be low at the beginning of your career. But this is an investment into the future, and the experiences you will remember forever. Number 2, take the opportunity to travel. Hilton's founder passionately believed that hospitality can make the world a better place. As he traveled the world in 1950s and 1960s, opening the first international hotels across Europe, Middle East, and Africa, he saw firsthand different cultures, styles of hospitality, and how bringing people together through travel created greater understanding. This vision lives on today, and although we live in a very different world, it is still possible to experience a truly unique career in this business. For example, I oversee teams of skilled hospitality professionals in diverse destinations, from emerging economies in Africa, such as Cameroon, holiday islands in the Indian Ocean, to new tourism frontiers in Saudi Arabia. Globally today, Hilton has 6,800 hotels and another 2,670 in the pipeline. Last year was a crisis year, and we opened 414 hotels. It just shows you that the opportunities are endless. And I can honestly say that during your careers, you will experience the same thrill of travel that I've been lucky enough to experience over the last 30 years. So be flexible and explore the world. Number 3, show respect. With the education you have enjoyed, I'm expecting all of you to grow quickly into supervisory and managerial positions. But while you're getting there, keep your eyes wide open and learn from the people that work in the hotels, restaurants, and bars since many years. Our housekeeping teams are our heroes, our waiters are top of the bill, and the engineers are the best in the business. Many of these team members have many years of experience, and they know their job better than any of you. Please respect them as you climb the career ladder. These hospitality professionals are the ones that serve our guests day in, day out, and deliver that smile the guests are waiting for. Number 4, go fast. No need to do a job for 2 years, which was something that I experienced many years ago. Learn fast, create a legacy, and move on. And what do I mean with creating a legacy? You need to do one of the following things to stand out. Either drive customer satisfaction, eliminate costs, improve team members' motivation, or increase revenues. It can be something very small, but it must be something that if you come back to that hotel or that department in a year's time, that people will say, aren't you the person that created an upsell program? Once it is implemented, create your legacy and go to the next department, which is a good segue into my next tip, which consists of 2 pieces of advice. Number 5 is called take risk. Apply for the job you're not quite ready for yet. Let me repeat that. Apply for the job you're not quite ready for yet. You need to really push yourself outside your comfort zone. If you work as a manager in front office and you're doing a good job, you can also be a manager in food and beverage or convention and event sales. You don't need to know how to cook a soup to be a great F&B manager. And secondly, ladies, you must feel uncomfortable in your ambitions. Let me repeat that, ladies. You must feel uncomfortable in your ambitions. We need more women in hospitality leadership positions. Research has shown that more diverse management teams lead to happier customers and deliver more profits. Let me give you an example of something that recently happened. We advertised a job for an F&B manager in a hotel, and we had somebody in mind, but we opened the job like we do for every job to everybody. And what happened? A recently graduated Dutch student, male, I have to say, and Dutch on purpose, applied for the job, only being 6 months in the job. But the person we had in mind, never applied. A young female assistant front office manager had done a fantastic job, excelled in every way, never applied because she felt she wasn't quite ready yet. We as leaders in the business, we need to push our talent faster through the organization and ensure this outstanding talent gets pushed every day. Conrad Hilton said, "Success is never final and failure is never fatal." It is not only gender diversity that is important. Hospitality provides opportunities for people from diverse backgrounds, providing purpose in their lives. All of you in the room have a responsibility to promote diversity in your careers and create opportunities for all. Number 6, be curious and hungry to learn. All of you should continue your learning journey. You might think the learning is over today. Well, it is just the beginning. Keep reading books, great learning tools, and use new platforms such as social media to gain insight into the industry. Hotels, restaurants have a large presence on social media, which provides a great networking opportunity. And I hope I can take a selfie with you later. 7, Find a mentor. Early in your career, you need to find a mentor. That can be inside the hotel or restaurant in which you work, but can be a family friend or an ex-colleague. Especially in your first supervisory position, it will come in handy to have somebody to talk to, especially if you have to deal with difficult team members. Or when you create a departmental strategy, you will have to, you need help from somebody that's going to help you to create it, and it's going to help you. And the last one will be pledge for a better world. We have to make sure this is going to be a carbon neutral world. It will be difficult, but we have been known for getting things done. And so I count on all of you to make this a better world. And for the last part, so you've heard about my career start and why I think you're all on a fantastic path. And you heard me giving you some tips and advices. Hilton's founder, Conrad Hilton, once remarked that success seems to be connected to action. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. As the future of the industry, you have the responsibility to keep on moving, to act and never to quit. Even when we experience challenges, like we have over the last 2 years with COVID, we have kept going, and our hospitality has continued to shine bright. Our team members have continued creating smiles even behind their masks. And things are now getting better again. In Dubai, where I live, Turkey, which is part of my region, we have seen huge pickup of business. People want to travel desperately. So please don't think this isn't a good industry. You will see a big revival once borders are opening again. And then a special note to the parents. Congratulations to you as well. I'm sure you have invested a lot of time, got napkin folding courses from the kids back at home. I'm sure they cook dishes you think they were really not very good. And you must have suffered a lot. I think you deserve a vacation in the sun. When you do, think of Hilton. And students, not only Les Roches is a way of life, hospitality is. People are expecting something extra from you, and the school has taught you just that. So good luck with all you do, achieve and change. We need you to be the positive future of hospitality. And I owe you an answer on who got the job. It was the lady who got the job, and she's done a fantastic job. And to finish with a famous saying from Conrad Hilton, to achieve big things, you have to have big dreams. Thank you very much.